Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a comparison between two Honor 8. The Honor 8 running Android 7.0 with EMUI 5.0, we showed you guys how to update that recently, as well as the Honor 8 running EMUI 4.1 with Android 6.0. This is TK and this is XDA TV. Here I have two different Honor 8, one running EMUI 5 and EMUI 4.1, Android N on the right and Android 6.0 on the left. Swiping up from the bottom, we get the home screen. Now both home screens have been changed slightly. You'll notice right there on the right, I have the app drawer. That's a native app drawer built into the launcher. That's built into the actual new Honor 8 system, which is very nice with EMUI 5.0 because now you'll have the ability of not only having the option of having no launcher or no app drawer in the launcher, but you have the ability of selecting and actually having an app drawer. And it does have the ability of do predictive search, all of that good stuff. But before we go too far, I want to go through and start talking about some of the main differences for you guys. The first thing on the block is the notification shade. So let's bring down both notification shades from the top. The old notification shade was split between notifications and shortcuts. This is the only way to be able to interact with them. And then you had to dismiss each new notification directly from the notification shade. And then to interface with the settings tab, you had to go through here. On the right side, we have a nice black and blue theme color. You can bring down the notification shade to expand all the different notifications and all the things that you can actually modify, and then bring it back up. This is very, very indicative of Android N, which is very nice. Of course, we can edit this. We have the ability of changing here and editing it. Of course, we also have the ability of going straight into settings with one click, giving us direct access to app suggestions, which is built into Nougat, as well as the ability of going through the rest of the menu here. As far as the launcher and what we get in settings, we still have the same functionalities. We have wallpapers, widgets, transitions, and more settings. The only difference here is we have app suggestion, which is built into Nougat, but the rest, as far as the grid size, the auto alignment, shake, home screen loop, all of those things are still standard. The other thing I want to mention to you guys, more than likely a lot of people will probably be installing a third-party launcher on this, which really kind of negates all of this. But if you decide to go with the stock launcher, now you have the ability of going between one with an app drawer and one without. We definitely have quick replies built into this. Now you'll notice here there's a message that'll come in. I'll just say hello and I'll just say send. Very easy, very simple. We do have a notification counter on the top left here, which gives us access to see how many notifications we have. Unfortunately, currently in this version, it does not show us what notifications we have. It just gives us that we have one notification. We just have to expand it to see it. One of the main benefits of Android Nougat is the ability to run with split screen. So let's go ahead and open up, let's say, Google Play Music. I have this running in the background. If I press and hold on the Recents app, we get the access of the Recents applications that we can interface with. So you'll notice here I can interface with YouTube and I can interface directly with Google Play. Everything works fine. And if I double tap on the Recents app, it'll switch between the Recents applications. So here is the Settings tab that I was in, and I can switch back here. Of course, I can bring it down and I have access to the full application. Double tapping takes me back to the most recent application. Now, if we go back here and then we launch split screen, I wanted to show you guys real quick. You have the ability of swiping or at least interchanging the order of the apps by just touching it once and swapping it. If you touch it again and hit X, it will close the split screen, take you back into the most recent, which is the one that's on top. I'm going to go ahead and load a few applications for you guys real quick. Let's make sure that there's nothing running in the background. Of course, we can go ahead and start off with the Play Store. Looks like a little bit faster, and you guys can maybe replay the video, just check it out. We'll go home. And let's go ahead and open up Google Play Music. A little bit faster here on the current version, EMUI 4.1. We'll go back home. Let's go ahead and open up YouTube. Almost about the same time, except that I think it's the Honor, it's 4.1 did run faster. Now, overall, we're looking at it, and we have pretty much the same applications. We have 3 applications running here, 3 applications running here. And so I have here, it says available RAM is 2.74 out of 6 gigs are free. And here it says 2.65 out of 4 gigs. So we're a little bit different here. So 2.67, no, actually about the same. 2.67, 2.65 now with the same amount of apps running in the background. Very, very nice. Overall, memory management, again, it's going to be a little bit hit and miss here because we are running beta software. So this is going to get more optimized as we get the final version released to the public. One of the last things I wanted to show you guys real quick within the settings tab, if we bring down the notification from the top, go settings here, settings here. The settings didn't change much as far as the aesthetics. There was a couple of things that were added here. Obviously, we have app suggestions, and we also have, where is it? App Twin, which is the ability to log into multiple accounts within the same app. That's just a couple of new things that were added. And the last thing I want to show you guys that's very, very nice is this. The quick seek bar that we get within Android Nougat is brought in here directly within the notifications section on our new EMUI 5.0. So that's one of the nice things that we get. Of course, last but not least, if we go into developer options here, and let's show you guys real quick. Here it is, the smallest width. So we are able to set our DPI on our screen right within our developers options. We no longer need to connect this via ADB to be able to do this. So I can go in here real quick, change this from 360, which is the default, by the way, if you ever want to decide to do this, and I'll go to 340, and it's going to restore the default setting. We can go back to the home screen. You'll notice right out of the box, right there. I mean, it's not exactly the most optimal situation. Let me go back. I'll change that back to 360. But overall, you can actually tweak this to the point where you can find the right DPI setting that will fit and will work best for your system. And then I can go home, and it brings back the exact same grid size. Very, very nice. Very, very easy. Last thing we're going to show you guys real quick is the. I did a few benchmarks just to kind of show you guys, geeky numbers, and we're going to go into history. And you notice I ran it twice just to be sure. The numbers are very clear on both ends. So on the right side here, I ran it as 1715 on the single core, 5486 on the multi-core, 1697, which means it's a little bit lower here on the single core for the 4.1. But on the multi-core, it's a slight bump. So 5495 to 5486. So let me open those two up for you guys. You can see it much clearer. It's a slight bump here, but I think with more optimization, we'll get more performance. But the increase from single core performance is definitely very noticeable. And again, we're running the same hardware exactly on both systems, the same processor, the same amount of RAM. The only thing is that this is the FRD L04. And this is the FRD L09. I've been using the beta for about a week now, and it works very nice. All the things that I want to use out of it have been working fine, and it's a little bit snappier actually than the Android 6.0 version of EMUI 4.1. I have to say that there is a little bit of quirks here and there, but this is a beta. It's expected. This is actually the reason why Honor is providing us this copy of the beta, so that we can provide them feedback. So if you're able to sign up and downloaded the beta, please provide them the feedback, as this is what they need to be able to finalize the software for us to be available for everybody to download on their regular Honor 8. Other than that, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe as usual to this channel. Like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.